Caroline, Bryant, and Karen. Okay, and Winston, who's going to stay here the whole time, I think. All right, my name's Abigail Hamlin, and I'll be talking to you about obesity in America today. Imagine a society with no sports, no stairs, and no trace of any physical activity. Picture a world of all lazy, sit-down jobs and overindulged people that live for mealtime. This fictional world consists of obesity at its peak. While this hypothetical image may seem extreme and over the top, we need to take a moment and consider its possibility. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in America, obesity is a problem in approximately 1/3 of all adults. Like many Americans today, I have personally struggled with my weight and body image. However, as I have become older, I've realized the significance of keeping my body healthy. As a result, I've made a commitment to live a healthy life and make decisions to exercise and eat consistently healthy. As Americans, we need to address this rising problem of obesity. According to Richard Carmona in his article, The Obesity Crisis in America, obesity is the fastest growing cause of disease in America today. This prevalent issue can be prevented for generations to come if we will make commitments to decrease our amounts of eating fast food and our serving size portions and increase our exercise habits. Obesity, defined using body mass index by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, is determined by one's weight and height distribution. There are various risk factors for one who is considered obese. These risk factors include the development of coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, cancer, hypertension, strokes, and a plethora of other diseases. Also, people who are considered obese are often inactive and limited to the amount of physical activity that they can do. Obesity is also an economic issue that has greatly affected our United States healthcare system. According to the Centers for Disease Prevention and Control, there have been direct medical costs with preventative, diagnostic, and treatment services related to obesity, and indirect costs related to morbidity and mortality rates. Also, according to the Centers for Disease Prevention and Control, in 2008, the medical care cost of obesity in the United States were estimated at $147 billion. Unfortunately, with 1/3 of Americans already considered obese, our society is headed down an unhealthy and very scary path. Let us address the causes of our nation's increasing obesity rates. First off, our society has greatly increased intake of fast food. According to the Journal of the American Dietetic Association, the number of fast food outlets in the United States has increased dramatically since 1970. How many of you have eaten fast food just this week? According to a research survey in the Journal of the American Dietetic Association, adolescents on average eat fast food twice a week. Because of the extremely fast-paced lives we have as Americans, fast food is just a convenience for most. Also, with the roles of women changing from housewives to career-driven, there's not as much time left for meal preparation and cleaning the kitchen. Don't get me wrong, I'm fully supportive of women's changes in the workforce. I am just simply pointing out that these social changes over the last few decades have limited the time for cooking at home as done in the past. Unfortunately, adults and children eating fast food have a higher intake of energy, saturated fat, and carbonation, and lower intake of essential vitamins, vegetables, and fruits. We, as Americans, have also increased our food portion sizes. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, we are consuming bigger serving sizes and more calories than ever before. Whether at a sit-down restaurant or a fast food outlet, the serving size you will receive is often significantly larger than the suggested amount for nutritional value. An average supersized meal is the amount of calories an average-sized person needs for the entire day. We've stopped following the natural cues of our bodies to stop eating when we are full. From all-you-can-eat buffets to eating contests, we have almost made food consumption a recreation instead of a necessity of life. Thirdly, let us address the lack of exercise among society. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, adults need at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise a week, and 2 days a week that include muscle strengthening activities. How many of you can say that you qualify for this recommendation? Exercising, like most are aware, burns calories, which in turn will burn fat. Also, cardio workouts will lower your chances of heart disease and have various other benefits if done consistently. Many people know the benefits of exercising, but simply just do not have the time, or at least say that they do. What can we as a society do to resolve this issue of obesity in America? The answer is simple and direct. For starters, we need to decrease our fast food intake. If we choose to eat at home and prepare our own meals, then we can determine what ingredients go into our foods. Even eating at a sit-down restaurant is often healthier than a fast food joint due to the fact that there are usually healthier choices on the menu and less fatty, greasy foods. Also, we need to decrease our food portion sizes. Like I alluded to earlier, we are plain and simple eating too much. Next time you go out to eat or eat at home, try eating only half your meal and saving the rest for later. You'll more than likely still be full. Lastly, we need to engage in exercise routinely. We have already discussed what the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention suggests when it comes to how often we should exercise. I want to challenge you all this coming week to try and complete the recommended amount of exercise. Do not say that you're too busy. Exercise is worth making time for and will give you a plethora of health benefits. Following these health tips can make all the difference for your health and the health of our nation. The benefits of preventing obesity are too great to measure. Most rewarding, you can increase your longevity of life. You will greatly decrease your chances of obtaining the diseases mentioned earlier, such as coronary heart disease, cancer, and all other obesity-related diseases. Overall, you will simply feel healthier and be able to engage in physical activities such as sports and exercise. I want to leave you today with a change of heart. I hope this discussion about the preventable issue of obesity has opened your eyes about the consequences and warned you about the causes. By taking these efforts to decrease our fast food intake and food portion sizes and increase our exercise habits, we can prevent obesity for ourselves and in turn, our nation. Therefore, take every opportunity to better your health and consider the changes we are making for our future generations. Thank you.